hat and T-shirt means for me, it's great to win the AFC North. It's something that you want to check off on your list when you prepare for the season. But at the end of the day, it's one hat and T-shirt, and we're trying to get multiple. That's only the first part of our equation.
Oh, it's awesome. 9 years in the NFL, I've only done it 3 times, so it's a lot more rare than you think. My first year, we were able to get one. You think it's going to happen every year, and you kind of get that gut check over the last couple years. And to be able to have a hat and T-shirt, again, is an incredible feeling, but there's more work to do.
It's been an up and down season, but as the road gets narrow, Pittsburgh is a team on the rise. And so are their chances of capturing the North after their back-to-back wins. It's every team's first goal: win the division. The Steelers will keep a close eye on Baltimore before their Week 18 matchup. 2 wins and a Ravens loss will all but capture Pittsburgh's first hats and T-shirts since 2020. But that's putting the cart before the horse. They have a hungry Detroit team that needs a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Luckily for Pittsburgh, they'll be getting a Motor City native back to help shut down the engine of the Detroit offense.
Steelers being without Derek Harmon sounds optimistic that might be the last absence for him in this kind of stretch here, dealing with that knee injury.
I'll say the first time I was injured was kind of hard. This time I just try to be positive mentally and really just find a positive in everything, man. And I feel like that helped me a lot coming back into this time. And for me, it's been a part of the story and still trying to put a big exclamation point on the season, rookie season.
When healthy, Harmon's impact has been felt.
And down he goes, Derek Harmon.
Welcome, big fella, to the NFL.
Hey, young man.
The stat sheet might be modest, but disruption has been Harmon's game.
And somehow Wentz was able to avoid the sack by Harmon, who had him all wrapped up.
Man, I thought that was a sack.
Harmon has had some pressure here in this game.
The games that Harmon has played compared to the games he's not, there's about 100 rushing yards per game difference allowed by the Steelers defense.
Everybody regurgitated the Steelers' defensive numbers last year in the run game when Cam Hayward was on the field and when he wasn't. In 2024, it was a night and day difference. So in the same way, it's kind of like it's encouraging about Derek Harmon in a way.
Yeah.
Like look at how important this guy is.
He's doing
as a
some
rookie.
good stuff, right?
And so you're right. He might not be the best in the league, but he might be one of the most important, one of the most valuable.
Pretty important, right?
My taking pride in that. I feel like that's a big part of why I'm here. And there's not one person that's making an impact. I feel like this is a team sport. So things like that, I try not to look too deep into that.
The answer to stopping the run may not all be Harmon, but Pittsburgh will need whatever help they can get to stop the Lions' ground game.
We got a big week for us in terms of preparing for those guys. In terms of their running game, can't say enough about the demeanor of their collective. I think, first of all, they're talented as individuals. They are. They're talented runners, both guys. Gibbs having the top end speed that he does.
Right up the gut, there goes Gibbs. Foot race. Touchdown Lions.
And Montgomery having the pick and vision and interior running talents that he does. And they complement each other very well, but it's almost disrespectful to not acknowledge their talents as individuals.
Now Montgomery, he's going to break in for the touchdown.
And I think any tandem that's really good, I think, has a couple of individuals in it that can do it, and they certainly can and do. They need no endorsement from me. I think they, as a collective, they got 21 rushing touchdowns this year, and so we better come, and we better come ready.
Derek Harmon, who has missed the past few games with a right knee injury, he is back. and ready to play in front of his hometown.
It was a roller coaster of emotions, but most definitely a blessing to be out there and play in front of my family with my teammates, my brothers, and competing in that game back at home.
If you ain't got nothing to do it for, look right here at 9-9. He gonna be playing with that juice today. Let's feed off that. Get it today, dog. Let's eat on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's eat.
Steelers will come out defensively here against this Detroit Lions team.
And they've got a big task today. Got to stop Jahmyr Gibbs and stop David Montgomery.
And play action pass. Goff looking, and he is swallowed up, taken down by Keanu Benton, who now has 5.5 sacks on the season.
Quick swim to the outside, and Keanu Benton was right in Goff's face immediately.
Good job, good job. Good job, man. Good job.
I was just going to say, we need a big play to kind of get us going.
No way they run the ball today. No way.
We knew it was going to be a boxing match all around. We was going to have to keep punching. We was going to get hit a few times. We had to keep punching. And as a defense, we put on a good performance.
And the handoff to Gibbs. The ball comes loose. He picks it up and falls on it.
Gibbs having a little bit of a tough day so far to start this game.
The Detroit rushing attack would only tally 15 yards on the day.
And they get, tremendous penetration. Jack Sawyer hammers Gibbs back at the 6-yard line.
Yes, sir, Jack Sawyer. Yes, sir, Jack Sawyer. Yes, sir, Jack Sawyer. I don't know. Way to be in the fight. I don't know. Hey, D-Harm, that's what I want to see. I want to see you throwing people around. Way to play, Jack Sawyer.
Pittsburgh was holding the #1 scoring offense out of the end zone for much of the first half.
Cam Hayward there, down he goes, swallows him up.
Right now in this first half, Steelers defense looking really tough.
But the Lions would get theirs eventually.
First and 10 as Goff gets the snap. Back to pass, looking, throws toward the end zone, and it is caught right up the left seam by Teslaw. 10 receptions now, 5 of those are touchdowns for Isaac Teslaw, and he was hammered but hung on.
Hey, our defense is playing their ass off. We got to get some points on this board now. Let's go. Come on.
And so now 11 seconds remains. Ball at the 45-yard line of the Lions.
Rodgers has performed some miracles in Motown before. He's happy to be a part of another.
Rodgers back and is going to throw right and deep again. A lot of contact downfield. Did Gainwell catch that?
He did.
Holy mackerel! He was laying down on the ground supine.
He catch it. He catch it.
Are they still? There's a lot to sort out here.
He caught it.
Rolling on the field is a catch and a touchdown.
Wow! Holy mackerel! Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown. What a play!
Oh yeah! You baller!
And the early Christmas miracle has happened here in Detroit. It hits the right forearm of Kenneth Gainwell, ricochets into his chest. He gathers it. Nobody's touching it because Anzalone's fallen out of bounds. He gets up and gets into the end zone for the Steelers score.
From my angle, it didn't look like he caught it, you know. You see those bobbles all the time, but after I saw that replay, I was like, he caught that. But, I mean, I was surprised. He makes plays like that all the time. You know, that's what Kenny G brings to the table, and we're grateful for him.
We ain't gotta say nothing. He already know what it is.
I'm a bad boy.
Man, come on, brother.
Baby. Let's finish in the second half.
The Aaron Rodgers magic continues in Ford Field. Heroics, and we have a knotted-up game at halftime.
It is Lions football after the fumble. The Lions will have the ball at their own 3-yard line, set on the left hash.
Let's see if the defense can hold up and maybe come up with some heroics on their own.
Steelers showing pressure up the middle. They will bring 4 with an outside blitz. And Goff is wrapped up by that blitzer and thrown down for a safety. It's Duggar who came on the late blitz.
Kyle Duggar, he was on the far left side off of the slot, and at the drop, just wheeled his way inside in between Mahogany and just nailed Jared Goff.
There was much made of the Lions' backfield duo, and rightfully so. But the combination of Jalen Warren, Kenneth Gainwell, and the 5 men up front were the ones controlling the game.
The pitch to Jalen Warren to the left side, and Warren bursts through a hole, crosses the 30, touchdown Pittsburgh Steelers. Jalen Warren gallops in, and the Steelers extend their lead.
All 11 of us have to be on the same page for that to happen. Everyone has to be on their assignments, whether it's the whole line, tight ends, receivers were out there making blocks. I think that's how a lot of those big runs sprung, because of our receivers downfield blocking.
Me and Troy, we've been talking about it for a couple weeks, talking about when we pop a big one, we're going to do somersaults together, and we did do it. It was a pretty cool moment.
We got to live a certain way this time of year.
Hands inside, no penalties, let's go. We're about to break them, they're tired.
Jalen Warren, who gets the handoff left side, cuts back to the right, now cuts back to the left again, gets to the edge, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown Jalen Warren! Another 45-yard touchdown.
Obviously, I wouldn't say it's something that happens often, but that's credit to my O-line, them putting in all that hard work, and it's showing on Sunday. My feeling, I just see green, just run, make sure, I make it worth their time.
Yeah, it's no better feeling, especially for us as O-linemen. It's pretty exciting to be able to see the running backs get up to the second level clean, and they do the rest, and Jalen did a really good job, and Kenny does too.
Baller. Baller. Oh my God. You too. Oh, it's fun turning around watching you. And this, oh my God.
But the Detroit offense could only stay caged for so long.
Back, throws out to the right flat, and it is Gibbs, and he's wide open, and Gibbs trots into the end zone for the score with 4:11 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 2:05 remains, so it is up to the Steelers defense, which has played an excellent game thus far.
Come on, our Father, who art in heaven. Fourth quarter stops, be thy name.
Gibbs motions back, off the throw out to the right flat, and it is complete. And this is Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's got room, and he's inside the 15th. This is to Slaw, and he's going to pick up that first down at the 1-yard line with 37 seconds remaining.
Every blade of grass, we fighting today, baby.
One more play is all you need.
Goff guns towards the end zone, caught, tackled short of the end zone. There is a flag as Amon-Ra St. Brown was, did they call a whistle? There was a lateral. There's all kinds of craziness going on here.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown, however, pass interference, number 14 on the offense. By rule, that penalty is not enforced, and there is no replay. The game is over. There is no touchdown.
You can be upset all you want. Steelers walk away with victory.
I can't remember a more tumultuous ending to both halves. Incredible. That is the end of the game with a final score, the Steelers 29, the Lions 24.
Yep, these two monsters right here.
200 wins in the NFL right here.
These two monsters wins. Right here.
Man.
Woo! Where the fight, man? That's a fight, wasn't it?
Never pretty, but we won't. We said it was going to be. We said it was going to be.
No doubt.
We ain't going to apologize for
no
winning.
Doubt.
Come on.
Winning is the gift that never gets old. And the Steelers have found another one under their tree. Pittsburgh is hoping to stay on the nice list this year. The offensive line sure seems like they have. 230 yards on the ground in Detroit doesn't go unnoticed, especially by the quarterback.
I knew it!
Appreciate it.
You take it down, I want to take it back. Safe on the back? No. We'll go slow.
Bro, that thing is crazy. Y'all buckle it. That is really wild. Bro, my eyes are watering. Oh, really? So fast, bro. Oh, God. Who got up? Merry Christmas, good. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate it.
Rodgers abides. He needs to keep the big men happy. After all, the Steelers' offensive line has been absorbing some attrition.
Yeah, Andrews Pete down. That's a huge blow. And remember, Calvin Anderson not available, so Dylan Cook could be the first one coming in.
Dylan Cook saw his first career snaps in Week 14 against the Ravens.
Yeah, so Pete had kind of got banged up the drive before, so I was kind of already on alert. And then once he went down, I kind of knew what it was ready to go.
Rodgers in the shotgun, gets a snap, back to pass, throws to one in the right flat, wide open, scooting down the right sideline, has room, there is nobody there, and he's in for the score.
That boy, first snaps ever. Third down. Big money. Mike T say big. Get on this moving train. We'll cut your eyelids off. Man, don't blink.
Cook hasn't blinked. There's been no time because his path to the NFL has been a long one.
Quarterback my whole life. Played 2 years NAI football at quarterback. Transferred to the University of Montana in 2018. Started playing offensive line. Rookie year in 2022 in Tampa Bay. Came to Pittsburgh in 2023. Quarterback mentality, you're kind of not really looking the front line of the defense, and you're not really getting touched a lot. So physicality definitely had to take a jump, and strength and just overall mentality of my approach to football.
Cook has a worker's mentality, spending his first 4 seasons on the practice squad, waiting for his chance.
Just the ability to play. There's a lot of people who would kill to be on practice squad for 4 years, and just being able to come to the locker room every day and put a helmet on every day is for sure makes it easy.
Since I've been here, Dylan's been battling, for a roster spot. He's came to work every day with a lunch pail mentality, and gotten a lot better over my time, and it's been awesome to see his growth. It's cool to see it paying off for him.
I feel like he's just prepared the right way, really been a true pro, and the moment wasn't too big for him, and he's stepped in and played some really solid football for us.
A good group of guys, it's easy to work with them. Giving me confidence, lining me out when I need it, and specifically Isaac, he definitely, he knows ball, he knows what everyone's doing.
Cook seems to be a quick study himself, but nowhere near a finished product.
There's always room to get better, simple as that. Work on what I can right now and then just really nail down the details.
Cook will need to be on his P's and Q's because everyone knows what's coming off the edge on the shores of Lake Erie.
Myles Garrett chant, they're looking for the sack. It's going to break the record.
Fans trying to will that historic sack on Myles Garrett, which I'm happy with not seeing right now.
Cook and company would keep Garrett off of Rodgers, but couldn't stop the Browns from an early lead.
As a man wide open, it's Fannin, makes the grab, rolls into the end zone, touchdown Cleveland Browns.
Tough AFC North matchup. We certainly didn't make enough plays today, and they did. You got to compliment those guys. I didn't think we played poorly. We just didn't make enough plays. We got some takeaways.
It was Highsmith from the backside who made the hit. The ball flutters out, and a 28-yard return down to the 30-yard line of the Browns. flings it up in the air, and it's intercepted by Kyle Duggar.
I thought they played well, but we never made that signature play that kind of got us over the hump that generally is the deciding factor in games like this, and we generally make them. We didn't make them today.
And on a 4th and 1, the Steelers go for the jugular, and they come up incomplete. So the Steelers are going to have to march down the field with no timeouts remaining and try to tie the game up.
Gotta have it moment for the Steelers. This is what you practice in training camp and during the week for these types of situations.
Gets a snap, back throws, and a quick slant to Scotty Miller. A 15-yard pickup. Back to pass. Throws over the middle field. Caught by Pat Freiermuth right up the seam. Pickup of 30 yards. 4th and 7. Steelers looking to get it in the end zone, sending it to overtime. 2 seconds left. Throws out to the right corner of the end zone. Incomplete. And the Steelers' hopes of winning the AFC North title here today in Cleveland have evaporated. They will now have to defeat the Baltimore Ravens in Pittsburgh next weekend.
It's been about 24 hours, and I'm still shocked. I'm still surprised.
Yes and no. I might cheer you up a little.
Okay, cheer me up a little bit.
I'm going to say it 1,000,000 times. It's a game you got to win. Now, guys, you didn't lose the AFC North. Everything's still there. What's better than a playoff game in Week 18 against the Birdies in your building?
I think with the loss to Cleveland, it was about just refocusing. I thought the team did pretty good. I thought, we really attacked practice, addressed our mistakes, and then going into the Baltimore game, just put all of our eggs in a basket. Really focused on what we can control, and more just said, it's all on us. We got them at home. Let's see what we can do. Welcome to AFC North Championship Week, as I like to refer to it. It is an honor, man, to be in these games, to be in these hotly contested matchups. It seems like Baltimore is always a dance partner.
Starts here, baby. Starts here. Let's go.
These two teams have gone head-to-head 4 times for a division title, but never like this before.
I know we've been in a bunch of these, and we found a way to see our way out of some of them.
The matchup has never come down to the final game of the year, with the winner going to the playoffs and the loser going home.
I certainly am respectful and appreciative of that relationship and some of the historic things we've been able to do when these two teams have come together.
Breaks the plane! Touchdown! That might win them the division!
This appears to be one of those weekends.
The game is shaping up to have everything you could want. The Steelers simply want one of their best players back in the lineup.
Mike Tomlin said he's more optimistic this week about TJ, but they'll have to see how he practices. Now, remember, He did get a couple practices in at the end of last week.
Yeah.
Where the last couple weeks, it's been pretty definitive that TJ wasn't going to play.
Yeah.
Now it seems like there's some real optimism that this could be the week.
It's fair to say that Watt has had an impact in this rivalry. No one has had more sacks against the Ravens in their career than Watt.
He's hit! The ball is out! He's hit! TJ Watt has the sack back at the 5-yard line, and that breaks the record.
Pittsburgh's hope is that he can bring a little of his magic to Sunday night.
I was just excited to be back. Excited to be back around the guys. Anytime you're away from the game, it's you have a whole new perspective when you come back. So I just was more just happy to be around the guys and get ready to play in the game again.
I'm so excited to watch you do your thing. I love you.
The NFL's best rivalry of the last 3 decades adds another chapter to its storied legacy when the Pittsburgh Steelers host the Baltimore Ravens tonight. They are going to ride Derrick Henry as much as they can.
If Baltimore wants to be kings of the North, they have just the man to capture the throne.
Henry right side gets to the edge and is able to stay on his feet. Down the sideline he goes, crosses midfield. This obviously not the kind of start the Steelers were looking for. Jackson lofts downfield. There's a man wide open, and it's caught, and it is Devontae Walker for a 38-yard Baltimore Ravens touchdown.
Pittsburgh's missed opportunities from last week seem to be rearing their head.
Ooh, it looks like he might be a little short, and he is. 2 seconds remain.
Oh man, this is a big boy moment.
And the pitch to Gainwell trying the left side, and he is not going to get home. He is hit in the backfield. The Steelers roll the dice and come up snake eyes. They do not score on the final play of the first half.
I think what makes this team unique is the amount of time that we spend together off the field. The time that we spend off the field together is really vital to the success that we have on the field because guys grow close together, trust each other. Best teams I've been on have been teams where you really get along with the guys, you like the guys, you play for the guys, and you don't want to let your brother down.
Complete to Freiermuth into Ravens territory. Throwing up the right seam, beautifully thrown ball, and what a catch by Thielen.
Oh, Aaron is in his bag right now. The back shoulder fade right over Marlon Humphrey. Late hands, we are in scoring territory. Cam Hayward, the new Darnell Washington here. Big brother getting the opportunity to potentially push little brother in this formation.
Snap to Hayward, and Connor Hayward, second rushing touchdown of the season, caps off a beautiful opening drive here for the Steelers.
I have never shoved them in the end zone before, this time. And first time it was just me trying to just tackle my brother. But then the third time I got a chance to put him in the end zone.
Hey, where the fight?
Hey, we're taking over this.
Where the fight?
The defense seemed to have taken over the game.
Jackson back to pass, throws, and it's batted down and picked off! Picked off by T.J. Watt, batted down by Highsmith, and Watt somehow caught it on the deflection, and this place is going nuts!
Oh yeah, batting the ball down, I was just in the right place at the right time. I was able to get 2 hands on it and just get down to the ground and not lose it.
T.J. Watt yelling, the entire defense celebrating in the end zone. This is the defense at its finest.
Me and Jack were in disbelief. Hey, you or Cam? Cam trying to take that. Listen, boy, that's a great job. I thought that was Cam.
I find it back in my bag, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah. How long was it in the air for? Yeah. How long was it in the air for?
It just came right
I'm
back.
telling you, not long at all, because we didn't even see 90 caught it.
It bobbled like twice.
Derrick Henry is an unbelievable player. You look at the game and he had 2 big runs. But besides that, I think guys were locked in, laser focused on understanding that he is the locomotive that gets everybody going.
Staying in their gap, trusting in each other, and I think that's been a big part of this last part of the season that's contributed to the great run defense.
It takes a team effort. It takes guys being in their gaps, guys getting off blocks, and guys running through the tackle.
Gets a hit off. He is hit hard right at the line of scrimmage, and it's Cam Hayward.
Need them to continue to swarm here.
Again, early long drive. Since then, Steelers have held this Ravens offense to just a field goal.
We smash this run, we're gonna get 8. Smash the run, man. Don't sleep.
Back to pass. Lamar in trouble and taken down. Nick Herbig with the sack.
And that's another one. Alex Highsmith coming off the edge like a Wolverine and making the play on Lamar Jackson.
The Steelers were limiting Baltimore's impact on the ground, but the Ravens still had the air.
Spins out of a sack, waiting, throwing, lobbing deep downfield, and caught for a touchdown by Zay Flowers. Oh, tremendous play by Lamar Jackson, and from 50 yards out.
I grew up watching Joe Montana, who was one of the best of all time, and being Joe Cool in the fourth quarter. I fell in love with the game, watching him drive 92 yards in the Super Bowl and hitting John Taylor to win the championship 20-16. So when you get the chance to go down in a 2-minute drill, it's a pretty special feeling.
Pitch to Warren, somehow stays on his feet, crosses the 40, and gets down to the 38.
What's his name?
Always
falling forward.
Rodgers throws over the middle of the field to Freiermuth down inside the 10 and dragged down at the 6.
The seam killer himself, number 88. 8-8 goes down the middle, and my goodness, cover 2 beauty.
Rodgers gets a snap, will give to Gainwell, sweeping right, and Gainwell will score a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown. With 3:49 remaining in the fourth quarter, he sweeps around right end, ducks inside a blocker, and scores the touchdown.
The Pittsburgh Steelers voted on their MVP this week, and it was that man right there, Kenneth Gainwell.
Best in the league.
Best in the nation.
Steelers need one more big stop here.
Gotta have a big stop here.
And the pitch, no, the fake pitch. Jackson wants to go deep, has a man wide open, Zay Flowers, and Zay Flowers is gonna race in for a score. They're landing the haymakers and the Steelers are landing the body blows, and we look up at 2:20 remaining, and the Ravens are up 24-20.
They gave us too much time. They gave us too much time. Let's go.
You know, I always like to give those guys the freedom based on what they've seen, with something in mind already. And I felt like, based on a couple of the routes we ran earlier in the game, that if he ran a stop route, he would defender would be a little jumpy outside. So I told him, you know, run a hitch and go, with some encouragement from some other guys in the huddle. Just didn't want to mess that throw up.
4-man rush coming. Rodgers back, lofting left, has a man wide open. It's Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers, with 55 seconds remaining.
What?
He was wide open, lofted there by Rodgers. Calvin Austin, his 3rd touchdown, and with 55 seconds left, the Steelers are up 26-24. Oh, Boswell's extra point attempt is no good, and now a field goal will win it for the Ravens.
Was there ever a doubt that this rivalry, to close out the regular season, would end any other way?
4th and 7, the ball at midfield. As he gets a snap, back to pass. Floats downfield, and it is caught, a leaping grab by Isaiah Likely at the 22-yard line. And Luke will come on to try the field goal. And this field goal attempt will decide the AFC North champion. Here's the snap, here's the hold, here's the boot by Luke, and that kick is no good!
No good!
It's wide right!
No
he
good!
missed it! Luke missed it! And your Pittsburgh Steelers are AFC North champions!
I turned around at the last second, I just saw it going wide right, you know, and giving ourselves another chance to move on. But there was a lot of emotion going through when it didn't go through the uprights.
Appreciate you, bro. Love you, man. Thank you for bringing me here. You kidding me? Thank you for coming.
Going right here.
Oh, it was incredible. Just more than anything, excited to play another game. And the cherry on top is that we get to be at home again in front of Steel Nation. I can't wait.
Man, the crowd was into it. An electric crowd here, and the Steelers are AFC North champions.
Best coach in the world. Best coach in the world.